summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. If Bambi Palermo ever rolled up on me, I'd stuff her in her own trunk.
In the bustling streets of New York, beneath the glaring lights and the towering skyscrapers, there lived a peculiar character known to all as Tony Pizza. Tony, self-proclaimed wise guy with a heart as cold as ice, fancied himself a man of ambition and charisma. His dreams were as big as the pizza pies he made, and among them was his biggest fantasy, his romantic entanglement with the magnificent actress Michelle Pfeiffer. Tony was convinced that he had struck gold when he received an email claiming that Michelle had taken an interest in him. The email, filled with sweet words, explained that Michelle was in dire need of a bodyguard, a role Tony felt suited for. He was staggeringly excited, his heart racing like a motorboat across the Brooklyn Bridge. Little did Tony know, the email was not from the actress herself, but from a trickster hailing from Nigeria, looking to swindle the unsuspecting. Caught up in an elaborate scheme, Tony believed every word. He boasted to his friends about his upcoming role as Michelle Pfeiffer's personal protector, convinced that it was only a matter of time before he'd be by her side at glamorous Hollywood events. Tony's world, however, came crashing down when he realized it was all a sham. The scam artist, long gone with Tony's hard-earned money, had vanished into thin air. Heartbroken and penniless, Tony found himself back in his worn-out RV, parked precariously atop a shady street, dreaming away his sorrows with a trusty companion, his dog, Leon. Leon, a scruffy but wise canine, had a knack for humor. He'd seen Tony through many of his misguided adventures and, in his own doggy way, found the situation somewhat amusing. As Tony sat glumly in his seat, staring out into the dimming city lights, Leon let out a low, rumbling chuckle. All right, I got it wrong, Tony sighed, scratching Leon behind the ears. But you gotta admit, for a while there, we were living the dream. Leon barked softly, wagging his tail. He understood Tony more than anyone else might. He was there not to chastise but to comfort and act as a sounding board for Tony's whimsical plans. Night fell over the city, and as the stars began to hit the sky, Tony was reminded that dreams, no matter how lofty, were worth the pursuit. He leaned back, eyes slowly closing, imagining a grand stage where he stood proudly beside Michelle. One day, Leon, he murmured. One day, it'll be real. Until then, it's just you and me, pal. Leon snuggled beside Tony, a grateful reminder that hope and companionship sometimes came in simpler forms. And thus continued the quirky saga of Tony Pizza, the man with dreams too big to be held back by mere reality.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above.